What up, y'all? It's your man Sam Mant here at Viral Hip Hop News. Won't you go ahead and hit that like button first off? And then I want to welcome you to the brand new platform of our brand new sports podcast, which has officially dropped last night. Oh God and I will be on set together, giving you play-by-play on all things in the sports world. Can't wait to launch that. Wanted to drop some videos last night because I went live on the official channel, even though it's called Uncensored Truth 2 right now. That will be changed over in a minute, but I went live for UFC, the UFC event last night between Jon Jones and Dominick Reyes. It was a good pay-per-view overall. Very well done, as UFC usually is. Very, very big fan of Johnny Bones Jones, one of the greatest light heavyweights, one of the greatest UFC fighters to ever step in the octagon, going up against a young, hungry, strong lion in Dominick Reyes. And let me first off start by saying this. I didn't give much respect. I didn't give much of a chance to Dominick Reyes. His last couple of fights, although they were impressive, he looked slow. He looked like he was a standing target. It looked like, in my opinion, Jones was going to eat him up. Going into the pre-fight build-up, all of the press conferences they did, his personality was a little dry for me. I wasn't really connecting with Dominick Reyes, so I thought it was going to be a wash. I ain't going to lie to you. When Dominick Reyes walked out, he walked out to Nipsey. I'm like, all right, I could rock with this dude. But it wasn't until the bell rung and I saw him, and I ain't even going to hold you, giving it to Johnny Bones. I mean, he gave it to Bones for the majority of that fight. I was calling it play-by-play, round by round. And although Jones was the aggressor, although Jones looked like he was the fresher fighter, when you looked at the back and forth, when you looked at the strike combinations, when you looked at the strike count, Dominick Reyes did his thing on there. You know what I mean? He was game. He was tough. He was beating Jones to the punch. He was frustrating Johnny Bones, although he never really substantially hurt him. He did, in his mind and in other people's minds, enough to win the fight. The judges was an absolute nonsense. I think they gave a unanimous decision to Johnny Bones. Me calling the fight, I had it 2-2 going into the fifth. I said the winner of the fifth round would be the winner of the fight. I thought Johnny Bones won that by the slightest of margins, by the slightest of chances. I think he took that round. But I wasn't mad at anybody who thought Dominick Reyes won the fight. I wasn't mad for Dominick Reyes saying that he thought he won the fight. I think Dana White said he thought he won the fight. A lot of the people in the comment section thought he won the fight. But this is why I'm not upset at the decision. Because throughout history, whether it be boxing, whether it be UFC, whether it be any combat sport, where you have judges in place to determine a winner, and you let the fight go to the judges, your chances of winning are very slim, especially when you sit in a challenger's position trying to go up and defeat a champion that's been on top of the mountain for over 10 years. No judge is going to sit back and look at a fight that close and give a very slim decision to a challenger who didn't definitively put his stamp on that victory and dominate. Now, Dominick Reyes, like I said, he gave Bones fits. He gave him a lot of trouble. Johnny Bones had a couple good takedowns in the fifth round. I think he may have had 1 or 2 in the fourth round with Dominick Reyes immediately popping back up. Didn't stay on the ground long, so the jiu-jitsu wasn't much of an issue. So when you come to the hand-to-hand and you come to striking, I think that Dominick Reyes had the slightest of advantages, which is surprising as hell to me when you think about the array that Johnny Bones brings, from the elbows to the leg kicks to the spinning kicks, the unorthodox style. Dude can throw a strike from anywhere and connect. He's lethal when it comes to that. But I must admit, it was Dominick Reyes on the other side of being dynamic and being more athletic, man. I was very impressed. He definitely earned my respect. Looking forward to seeing him in the future. But I think the biggest take I got from the fight last night was Johnny Bones is beatable. If you look at the last couple of fights, there's been some real questionable decisions. I don't know where he's at mentally, even though it seems like in his personal life, it's a lot clearer and a lot more balanced than in previous years, obviously, with the couple of busts and the suspensions and all the nonsense he's dealt with throughout the years. It definitely seems like he's a more healthier, more focused Johnny Bones, more at peace. But in the octagon, dude looks invincible. He doesn't look invincible. He definitely looks like he could be touched. You got a lot of young, hungry lions out here. And my prediction is Johnny Bones could see an L on his record real soon, man. A lot of people assume Dominick Reyes should have gave him that first L. I'm of the mind that Dominick Reyes should have knocked him out, put him on his ass, or completely dominated that fight to give no doubt in anybody's mind that he won that fight. He did not do that. That's the one knock I have on him. He did not close the show and finish the deal like a challenger has to do when he's in there against a champion of over 10 years, man. That's just my 1-2. I see one of these young, hungry lions in the light heavyweight division, or if you're hearing some rumors of this fight in the next couple of weeks, one of them brothers moving up from middleweight to light heavyweight and challenging Jones next. I think either one of them will give him fits. Just talks of him going up to heavyweight. I don't know where Johnny Bones' his mind is at right now when it comes to the UFC, but what I do believe is he's going to see an L real soon if we see a performance like we saw last night against Dominick Reyes. Man, salute to Dominick Reyes on a great fight, earning a lot of people's respect. A lot of people feel as though you should be champion right now. Even though I disagree, you went on air and you said you lost the 4th and the 5th round. Can't do that in a title fight, man. You got to shut the shit down. But you earned my respect, earned a lot of people's respect out there. You damn sure earned Johnny Bones' respect, because I believe in his mind, he probably felt like you got the best of him. And I believe you did get the best of him, but you just didn't do enough to get the belt. This is my 1-2. Y'all leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this content. Let people know that we got a sports podcast coming real soon. Real excited about it. We're about to take over this motherfucking game, man. We got Hip Hop News Uncensored, the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, Viral Hip Hop News, the new sports podcast. Oga and I got a couple individual channels we getting rocking, taking over the game, man. Y'all keep posted. Y'all keep it going. Y'all keep it positive. This is Sam Man, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News. Sitting in my man cave right now. I'm out of here. Peace.